Boa noite. Oi, Lucas. É um enorme prazer ter vocês aqui para uma apresentação presencial. Eles estão muito animados, estão terminando de ligar os microfones. Eu quero agradecer a presença de vocês em nome da direção da escola, de toda a equipe. Se vocês ainda não contrataram os registros fotográficos em vídeo, a equipe da Ângela, da Angel Produções, está aí, pode ajudar vocês. Tem a transmissão, a gente tem acompanhado, tem tido bons retornos aí da transmissão. Esse é um trabalho feito em muitas mãos, né? Então, a gente tem toda a equipe das professoras, vocês estão vendo aqui ajudando a organizar o cenário. E a gente tem 3 professores que se dedicaram bastante ao longo desses últimos meses para montar esse espetáculo. Então eu vou chamar a Mariana, professora de teatro, o Rafael, professor de música, e a Paula, professora de artes.
Boa noite a todos. Eu não sei, eu estou super emocionada com a primeira peça. E eu continuo emocionada agora porque depois de todo esse tempo sem poder ir no palco, sem poder fazer teatro de verdade. O teatro é sobre encontro. E a gente teve que rebolar para fazer teatro durante essa pandemia. Então, mais do que esse processo, que foi um processo difícil, a gente começou um pouco online, um pouco aqui. Aos poucos fomos nos misturando. Mais do que isso, eu estou emocionada com a volta do encontro. Com o trabalho que eles tiveram ao longo do ano. E para poder construir essa história linda, que eles vão mostrar para vocês. Eu não vou falar muito, não vou me estender muito, mas eu espero que vocês curtam muito, apreciem todo esse esforço e tenham um ótimo espetáculo. Obrigada.
Boa noite, gente. Bem-vindos. Tá demais, espero que vocês apreciem, que nem a Mari falou. Tem 2 coisas que eu acho importante ressaltar do processo. É que o teatro é um trabalho muito generoso, né? Que a gente aprende a trabalhar coletivamente. Na minha humilde opinião de professor, eu acho que isso é uma das coisas que a gente mais precisa ensinar para eles. É uma das características que o mundo mais está precisando. Construções coletivas, sustentáveis. E não a gente tente competir para ver quem vai se sair melhor aqui, mas ser generoso com o outro e ver que o que a gente constrói junto é muito grande. Obrigado, gente.
Falando em generosidade, os adereços cênicos que vocês vão ver foram construídos pelos alunos, pensados pelos alunos, e a cada semana eles iam reelaborando as ideias e construindo novos pequenos detalhes, e é muito gostoso de vê-los descobrindo ainda como se relacionar com eles em cena. Espero que vocês gostem, eles se empenharam muito. E, com certeza, estar junto vai trazer pra gente uma energia bem especial essa noite.
Show passion burning in my heart today. It's never gonna fade. So baby, be mine. And I'll give you all I got to give. Baby, be mine. You're everything this world could be, the reason that I live. Won't you stay with me until the morning sun? I promise you now that the dawn will be different. Baby, can't you see that heaven's just begun? It's living here inside our hearts. There'll be no more mountains for us to climb. This will be a love lasting for all time. Oh, you got to hold me. We can touch the sky and night, the darkest day. Adrift on this ocean. You're not the only one that's feeling lonesome. You're not the only one.
My mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel sent from the sky. My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. Nobody's as handsome, strong as me. Ha! Shoot, he indulges my tendency to bulge, but I'm his little soldier. Up, 2, 4, 3. My mommy says I'm a miracle. Onto my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day that I shot in a miracle car, the big kid has appeared for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a precious ballerina. Has never seen with a ballerina. But I'm a ballerina, so give me more cake.
Most parents think their own children are miracles. The brainiest or prettiest people, the bravest soldiers, the best ballerinas, the most special people on earth. Don't they? Well, there was one family this was definitely not the case. Mrs. Wormwood, 9 months pregnant, wanted more than anything to dance in a certain competition. She does not want another baby. Mr. Wormwood, her husband, doesn't care much, but if they're going to have another baby, it has to be a boy.
This is one of the most beautiful child that I ever seen.
Oh my lord, where's Stingy?
What?
He's Stingy! Who's gonna lead? He's Doda! What have you done?
Child doesn't have a...
What? What? A boy with no Tingy? Look what I've done as a woman. This boy has no Tingy! Tingy!
Mr. Worm, this is a girl, a beautiful, beautiful little girl.
Shut up!
This is the worst day of my life. My mommy says I'm a lazy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bird. My mommy says I'm a jumpy little germ. That kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one like a smart mouth girl like me. Mom says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
5 years later, Mrs. Harmon found at home. He's running that business, desert, urban car, electrical limousines. Suddenly, Mrs. Harmon comes from the next room. Her husband rushes in shots. 5 years old daughter is doing it again.
Five-year-old reading books? If you don't mind, that's not normal. Child's clearly an idiot.
Stop scaring mother with that book! Boy!
I'm a girl.
You're a boy!
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's stories. Who wants stories? I mean, is it not normal for a girl to be out thinking?
Who do you think you are? You're up to skin of your days!
And I know the headmistress, Agata Trunchbull. I told her all about you. Yeah, you. Imagine what she's going to do with a little squeaky horrible goblin like you. How about that, boy?
I'm a girl.
You're a boy!
Now, Matilda is no pushover. She's got a powerful imagination and a very strong sense of what's right and what's wrong. While her mother is brushing her teeth, Matilda thinks up a plan to get back at her parents. When her mother leaves the bathroom, Matilda sneaks in and mixes her platinum hair dye with her father's oil of violet hair tonic. Shortly afterwards, Matilda's father applied this lotion to the hair he's so proud of.
In business, son, man hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means good brain. Now, the secret to my success is... Yes, secrets. Now, the secret to my success is this. Oil violets, hair tonic for a man. Stand back, son. Your old man is going to work. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, in business, son, a man simply cannot fail to get noticed when he looks like this.
Your hair is green!
What? My hair is green? My hair is green! Ah! Okay, let's go.
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you have to grin and bear it. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
Matilda, as you might imagine, loves to go to the library. Here she is looking through some books. Mrs. Phelps, the librarian, greets her happily and asks her to tell a story.
Once upon a time, the two greater circus performers fell in love and got married. People come for miles to see their skills and love for each other. But they were famous and everybody loved them. They were sad. We do not have a child, they said. Their sadness drew them to ever more dangerous feats. And they tried from the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It was called the burning woman threw to the air, with dynamite in her hair, over sharks and spectral objects, caught by a man locked in the safe.
Whoa! It's the first day of school. Just as the new kids skip up to the gates full of hope and confidence, the big kids rush out, terrifying them. Says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess? You will soon see there's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail, inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. But if I try I can remember right before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Like you I was curious.
is Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day at school. Now, do any of you know any of your 2 times table? Matilda, isn't it? Please stand up and do as much as you
1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 2 is 24.
Whoa! Now, this is much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it. But 2 times 487?
974.
Whoa! This is Honey, realized that Matilda is a special child. I give child to grow up in older class. Time to try to knock at the door, but the courage fails. Finally, she give a Tim a knock and go in.
Well, don't stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Well, there's in my class one little girl called Matilda Wormwood. And Miss Trenchbow, Matilda's a genius and should be placed in the top from 11 years old.
What? But she's a squib, a shrimp, and an tadpole. We cannot just place her here in the top room. What about Roos, honey? Roos, how do you think I became the English hammer throwing champion of 1969? By sticking the rules. If you want to teach success, you have to force the little rascal to toe the line. What an absurd.
Shortly afterwards, at the Wormwood house, Mr. Wormwood is jumping about, shouting about his own cleverness into tricking the Russians into buying his 150 banger cars. Mrs. Wormwood and Matilda reacts very differently to the news. Matilda's father delivers a terrible blow.
And what is this? Another flaming book! What's wrong with the tally?
She's got no respect. That on is all books and stories.
Here's what I think of your book!
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always taking on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you might as well be saying you think that is okay. And that's not right.
I got my eyes on you, boy. The squib. A man with a jaunty head always will get respect.
Back at school, Matilda witnessed a terrible piece of injustice when Headmistress Trunchbull placed Nigel for pouring track on her chair.
Matilda, can I ask you a question? Do all those brains in your head don't give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt, always squishing there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Right, but better hang around just in case. If they start to squeeze out of your ears, you are going to need help. I'm Albert, and I think it's probably for the best if we are best friends.
Hi, me. Someone poured the whole can of sweep from Trunchbull's chair. She sat down, and when she got up, her knickers stayed stuck to the seat. Someone told her I did it, but I never, and now she's after me.
That's not right. That's not right at all.
You're done, kid. You are
finished! Once Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you're
finished!
Yesterday, she caught Julius Rothwinkle in a gas stopper doing science. Just pick him and swung him and threw it out the
window!
Don't listen to them. That didn't happen. They're just trying to scare us.
Oh, Matilda, they say that she's going to put me in choky.
What's choky?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. They say it's lined with spice, nails, and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you're sent if you haven't been good.
Okay, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago, but why? Oh no, she's coming.
You have better ride. Quick, jackets.
You! Where's the maggot known as Nigel?
He's right here under this coat where he has been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh yes, you see. Nigel suffered the red blood chronic sleep disorder, narcolepsy. The condition is characterized by the suffering experience of both and chronic fatigue. You see, he fell asleep and we put him under this coat for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we?
Yes!
Narcolepsy. He probably thinks that he's in bed when he wakes up.
It's time for school, yeah, Mom? Oh, this is my room at all. Oh, hello, Mr. Lunchable.
I'm on the trip.
Yes, Mr. Lunchable.
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate them.
But my mom liked them. She said they look pretty.
Then your mom is a twit.
Here she comes.
You, what's your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Oh, so you're Wormwood, are you? Well, I might have known Matilda Wormwood. You just have made a very big mistake.
Just so we all know, she's my best friend.
Whoa! Miss Honey, determined to do her best for Matilda, visits her parents. Mrs. Wormwood is practicing her dancing with her husband. Mrs. Wormwood and Mr. Wormwood explain to Miss Honey why it's stupid to be clever.
You seem to think that people like people who are clever. You are blunt, you are sweet, but wrong. What you know matters less than the body. With what you don't know, express it. You gotta be loud, loud, loud.
If you think I'm stupid, then this lesson is more important than your daughter.
While Mrs. Honey is in the Wormwoods, Matilda is in the library. Columns spells the next part about his story. About the acrobacy, the husband, the scalopsy. Matilda said all the parts.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling to the air with dynamite was cancelled. Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
A contract you have signed to perform the suite and preparation. No. What happened next?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Okay.
Back to school have more trouble.
Matilda Wormwood, where's Ma?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
So you admit it, do you?
I admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This Claude, this fool Carmichael, is none other than a disgusting criminal. This morning, you sneaked like a serpent into my kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before the school started, and therefore, she's a guilty.
Okay, look, all right, I saw the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, start off, almost thinking about owning up. Maybe. But the thing was, I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. The Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it down too quick, and now it was beginning to fight back. Oops, see? No, I'm not.
Yes, you are guilty because you are a fiend. You are a crook. You are a thief. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall consign you to the seventh circle of hell. You shall be destroyed.
It was the biggest burp I had ever done. The biggest burp I had ever heard. The biggest burp I had ever heard about. It was like the entire world went silent there just to see that bird exist. As a huge cloud of chocolate gas wafted from my mouth and drifted across the class, past Albert, past Lavender, past Matilda. And then my great, big, beautiful chocolate burp that now seemed to have a mind of its own wafted full into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bucktrotter.
Yes, miss?
You enjoyed my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry.
Oh, no. As long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bucktrotter, it is.
Well, I did thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bucktrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
Oh, no, you're not full. I'll tell you when you're full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until they have eaten the entire cake.
But
you haven't got time to but.
Eat!
He can't! Eat! He must explode!
Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce. Must be nice, but even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, surely can't. You are the man, Bruce. He might explode. He's quite elastic. He's got to glow, make him stop. He's fantastic. Look at him die. Bruce, you'll never again be subject to abuse. For your immense caprice, should call a truce. Bruce, with every swallow you are tightening the noose. We never thought it was possible. But here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that tumbly tongue to use. No excuse, Bruce. Let out your guns, I think you'll want your trousers loose. Stuff it in, Bruce. You're almost finished, Bruce. You're fit to dig whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate glory.
Go on, Bruce, say, yeah. Sorry, Miss Trunchbull, I can't.
That's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes, even me. Well, good shun, Bucktrotter. Well, come along.
what? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was just the first part of your punishment. And there's more. There's a second part. And the second part is choking.
No, Miss Trunchbull, don't take me to the chokey.
Miss Trunchbull, please, you can.
No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can. Do you think I would allow myself to be defeated by those maggots? Who do you think I am? A weakling, an idiot, a fool? You!
Isn't it all? He did what you asked.
I did a lot. Please, Miss Trunchbull, don't take me to the chokey. No!
No. And that's not right.
Hello, I'm Albert. By the way, Matilda's best friend. There is a bit coming up about me. Well, not exactly about me, but a big part on it. I'm not saying anymore because I don't want to spoil it for you. All right, look, what I do is volunteer to give Trunchbull's a jug of water. And on the way back, I'm not saying anymore because I don't want to spoil it for you. Well, on the way back, I find a newt. A newt is like a really ugly lizard that lives in water. And so I pick it up. I'm going to put the newt in this jug. It's going to be brilliant.
When I grow up, I'll be tall enough to reach the branches that you need to reach to climb the trees you got to climb when you grow up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will have treats every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care, 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, when I grow up, when I grow up, I will be strong enough to carry all the heavy things you have to hold around with you when you're a grown up. And when I grow up, when I grow up, when I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. When I grow up, I will make treats every day, and I'll play with things that mom pretends that moms don't think are fun. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will spend all day just lying in the sun. And I won't burn, 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up.
And when I grow up, I'll be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up.
When I grow
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you have to grin and bear it. If you've always taken on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Just because I find myself in this story, doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending's fixed already, I might well be saying I think that is okay. And that's not right.
In the library, Mr. Phelps waits anxiously for Matilda's story.
The acrobat hugs her husband as she to confirm him further perform the most dangerous act of all times. The crowd hold their breath as she hurled to the air of the sharks and sparky objects. The door of safe flung open, and they escaped with one huge and muscular arm to catch his wife, his child, and
Oh, I cannot look.
the scapologist used too much foam to kill the flames, and then his hands became slippery, and she fell. She broke every bone in her body, but lived enough to have their child, and then she died.
In the library, no, Miss Honey invites Matilda to a very simple home with a box for a table and a mattress made of straw. They sit on the floor and have tea. Then Miss Honey tells a story to Matilda, which will remind you of another you have heard.
When I was very young, in suspicious circumstances, and I was left with my aunt. She was a terror, and when I got my job as a teacher, she suddenly presented me as a bill for looking me after all day.
Miss Honey, is this your father's scarf?
Yes, my mother gave it to my father before she died. She was
An acrobat.
How did you? And my father was.
An escapologist. Miss Honey, who's your aunt?
You know her, Matilda. My aunt is
Miss Trunchbull.
And in the every same time, Miss Trunchbull was attacking again, trying to put children in choke. But this time, the children is fighting back.
Matilda, I brought those books we spoke about, so you can just sit and read.
What you're doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
No, they're not. Not on my watch. There's an age for reading books and an age for being filled with little toads. These are toads. Aren't you, Bug Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Now only Bug Trotter is a good toad. Sit. It has become clear to me, Miss Honey, that you have no idea of what you're doing. You believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories, and that's not teaching. To teach success, you have to break the child. Where's my jug of water?
Oh, me, I will get it.
This school, off late, started reeking.
Eric.
Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking.
No one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, you need to understand that when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included on that statement.
Drink it.
I shall punch, I shall crush, I shall dissect you, I shall feed you to the termites, then I shall crush you.
Matilda, do you think that Miss Trunchbull will be scary with that nude?
I think she'll be very scary.
Yeah, I don't know.
In this world, children, there are two types of human beings, the winner and the loser. I am the winner, and if I don't win, we need to put it right, even if it screams. What you're looking at?
You.
This class is going to have a special spelling test, and who gets it wrong is going to choke you. You spell, let me see, Newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey taught us. She is very good at teaching.
Nonsense, Miss Honey. It's far too soft to be good at something. Every moron can see that. You spell something that all of you are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
What? You're cheating.
How
No,
could
I
he
am not.
possibly be cheating? He's simply spelling a word.
This little speck of dust can't be so clever. They are worms.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we thought
Would you like to be a little green naughty? Never again will the chunky nose out. Never again will I be bullied. And never again will I doubt it when mommy says I'm a miracle. Never again will we leave behind walls. Revolting children living revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. And we'll have a church for revolting, real revolting. We are revolting children living revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. And we'll have a chance for revolting, real revolting. We will become a screaming horde. Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword. Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out where the chalk is stored and draw rude pictures on the board. If you get into something, we're revolting. Let's be a happy life. If you know what's wrong, wrong is right. Everyone and O-R-T lies. Where is the revolting? So you stay inside the line. If you disobey at the same time, there's nothing that a transport can do. So you take a hammer and if they chew you, we can push us with all the time. U-S-I-N-G. Come on! U-S-I-N-G. U-S-I-N-G. We'll be I-N-D-I-O-T-I-N-G. Anything's too early for you. We are revolting. We are revolting children living revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. And it's too late. We are revolting children living revolting times. We sing
essa criançada. Come back, guys. Come back. We have something to do here. Year 5, come back here. We have something important to do here. Right? I have to say you grew up to be awesome, wonderful. Congratulations. Orgulhosos pais. Eu estou explodindo aqui de orgulho, né? Parabéns para vocês. Parabéns para vocês. Grande vitória essa, depois de um tempo aí tão escuro, né? Chegar aqui, essa criançada fazer todo esse sucesso. Tenho muito orgulho desse time aqui, que eles são sensacionais. E a gente tem uma homenagem para o time sensacional que fez essa peça, né? Manu? Cadê Mari Vereb? Rafa? Cadê o Rafa? Rafa para o Rafa. Malta. Não é para mim, não. É para Paula. Parabéns, gente. Parabéns. Agora vocês podem vir abraçar os atores e tirar fotos. Fiquem à vontade.
Por favor, os atores, retirar o microfone ali na sala 1, por favor.